Green tiles underneath me. Light bending the wrong way, and I could not tell which direction was up. Then the surface. Air thick with chlorine, warm on the skin, and lobby music playing from somewhere past the walls. The corridor ended where the floor did. The tiling changed, and we were in the water before either of us counted the fall. We climbed out soaked. Fabric clung cold and heavy against my legs. Nothing in that humidity was going to dry it. I thought we had walked back into level 37. Same tile, same warmth. But there were reception desks, hotel rooms, a cafeteria with pools inside it.
These rooms have beds. With sheets. I cannot remember the last time I touched a sheet.
We have been here before. That kept catching in my head. We have not. This place just knows how to feel like we have. 27 degrees and humid. The air sat on the skin and would not lift. Our clothes were still dripping. Every drop hit the tile, and the tile threw the sound back from every wall. Nothing was drying.
I want to stop. Can we stop here?
The water does not change. The whole building stays at the same temperature. It just waits. The music drifted in from a room I never found. Always the next corridor over. The ceiling sent our footsteps back as a flat, wet slap. Somebody left handwritten notes around the pools. Same instinct as the diary. Somebody was keeping a record.
The escalators do not work, but the rooms are real. A hotel with nobody in it.
The cafeteria had pools where the floor should be. No food. Not a crumb in the building. We rest. We have what we carried in. The days were soft. The water never cooled, the music never stopped, and the chlorine tasted clean. The chlorine was in everything. In the water, in the air, in the taste at the back of my mouth. It smelled the way safe is supposed to smell.
I keep remembering things. A kitchen. The light through the window at a certain angle. I used to stand in it.
Keep going. I want to hear it.
I was a swimmer. A good one. Your body remembers how to float before your head does. And there was a coat. Heavy on the arms. I can feel the weight of it right now. The river was cold. Nothing like this. You had to earn the float. Here you just let go.
You sound like someone who lived somewhere once. She was remembering out loud, and the water was pulling it up through her. Small pieces of a life I was never part of. I reached for her arm at the pool edge, and she was already standing. The same hands from level 8. Not asking for mine. She was waist deep in the far pool and had not asked for a hand. The water sat on her shoulders like it had been waiting. The vending machine might give us a bottle if we try a number.
I already tried it. 1 bottle, 1 number. The second machine is dead.
She finished before I started. I counted what we had left instead. Counting was still mine.
The water is making me think of Harmouth. I want to tell you what happened before I found you.
Not here. Tell me when we are out. 600 calories in a bottle of almond-water. 3 a day keeps one person fed. I kept counting because counting was the one task she had not done.
I know. I am not saying forever. I am saying today. The water is so warm, and the music is still playing, and nothing here wants anything from us. Just let me have this.
His glow sticks matched the ones from level 37. Same make, same age. The man who carried them had walked both levels. His notes read like mine. Same instinct to write everything down, same voice getting quieter the longer he stayed. The diary meets its reflection, and the reflection stopped. The escalator to the upper floors was dead still. The level's own notes say they have never worked. The sound changed at the staff room door. The tile echo fell away. Behind us, one distant splash. The level reminding us where we still were. The staff room was dark, and the tiles gave way to something softer underfoot. Computers on the desks and pens still warm. Like somebody had just put them down.
Those pens are warm. Somebody was here.
The computer screen was still on. One new message. A cursor blinking at the top of an inbox nobody had opened. He knew where the exit was. He writes it in his own notes. The door at the reception desk. He knew, and he stayed anyway. Not trapped, but...
He kept a record. Like you do. And then he stopped.
Clement called this place a beautifully tiled coffin. His own words. His message says he meant to walk out. The door goes nowhere he named. Do you want to leave?
No, I do not want to leave.
That is how we know we have to. She opened the book she has been writing in since level 53. The book she started because the forgetting taught her to keep her own record.
It says day 4. My handwriting might count. It does not feel like 4 days. It feels like we arrived this morning.
Felt time says we just got here. Your record says 4 days. Which one do you believe?
The record. I wrote it because I knew I would not trust my own head. And I was right.
She closed the book herself. She made the call. I was standing right there with nothing she needed, and she saved herself. No story for it. Just a record.
Then we go.
The music stopped. Not faded. Cut like someone pulled it from the wall. Without the music, the air had nothing but us. Our breathing in the wet drag of fabric on tile, in a fluorescent hum that sounded like Level Zero's quieter cousin. The chlorine was thicker. Chemical not clean. It sat in my throat and my clothes dragged with every step. A bench against the wall. Then another. Then lockers that were not there when we came through. The bench plastic was warm. The locker metal was not. The only cold thing in the whole building. Inside one locker, a pair of swimming goggles. They looked like mine. Maybe they were mine or just a copy. An offer shaped like a purpose for a man with no name and no job left to do. One look. I closed the locker and kept walking. The reception desk had a door pushed into the wall like the building forgot how a frame fits. I turned the handle to face the absolute unknown.